Officer. The truth. Yeah, the truth. Okay? We were trying to protect Mr. Brock. Why? Because Mr. Brock is a dear friend of all of us. But we all know that we're putting ourselves in jeopardy if we hold back the truth. Now, there were 2 gunshots fired here tonight. I personally didn't hear them, but I share equal blame with all those who did hear them, but did not come forth with that information, despite the fact that I didn't hear them.
Stop helping so much, Glenn.
Nevertheless, Mr. Brock is willing now to come down and tell us the full and complete story, the details of which none of us has heard yet, about the disappearance of his wife Myra, about the missing servants, and about the 2 gunshots that were indeed fired here tonight, which I didn't hear.
Ah! I think I'm getting another muscle spasm. Who gives a shit?
Oh, Charlie!
Hi, Charlie. How are you?
Charlie!
Mr. Brock, I'm Officer Welch. This is Officer Pudney. Will you have a seat, please? Take this down, Johnny.
Got it.
All right, Mr. Brock. Tell us about what happened here from the beginning.
Would anyone like a living tart?
Yes.
Not now, ma'am. Go ahead, Mr. Brock.
Okay, let's see. The story, as it happened, as I remember it, as I'm telling it. Oh, God. Well, here goes. At exactly 6 o'clock tonight, I came home from work. My wife, Myra, was in her dressing room getting dressed for the party. I got a bottle of champagne from the refrigerator and headed upstairs. Rosita, the Spanish cook, was in the kitchen with Ramona, her Spanish sister, and Romero, her Spanish son. They were preparing an Italian dinner. They were waiting for Myra to tell them when to start the dinner. As I climbed the stairs, I said to myself, it's my 10th wedding anniversary, and I can't believe I still love my wife so much. Myra was putting on the perfume I bought her for Christmas. I purposely buy it because it drives me crazy. I tap on her door. Tap, tap, tap. She opens it. I hand her a glass of champagne and I make a toast. To the most beautiful wife a man ever had for 10 years. She says, to the best man in the best 10 years a beautiful wife ever had. We drink, we kiss, we toast again. To the loveliest skin and the loveliest body that has never aged a day in 10 wonderful years. She toasts to the gentlest hands that ever stroked the loveliest skin and the loveliest body that has never aged a day in 10 wonderful years. We drink, we kiss, we toast, we drink, we kiss, we toast. By 7 o'clock, the bottle is finished. My wife is sloshed and I'm completely toasted. Then I smell the perfume. Oh, the perfume I could never resist. I loved her at that moment with as much passion and ardor as the night we were first newlyweds. I tell you this, not with embarrassment, but with pride and joy, for a love that grows stronger and more lasting as each new day passes. We lay there, spent, naked in each other's arms, complete in our happiness. It's now 8 o'clock, and outside has grown dark. Suddenly, a gentle knock on the door. Knock, knock, knock. The door opens, and a strange-looking man looks down at us with a knife in his hand. Myra screams. Ah! I run for the gun in my drawer. Myra grabs a towel and shields herself. I rush back in with a pistol, ready to save my wife's life. The strange-looking man says in Spanish, Yo quiero se habla enchilada porque soy un comunito. I don't speak Spanish, and I never saw Rosita San Romero before, and I didn't know the knife was to cut up the salad, and he was asking should they heat up the dinner now, so I aim my gun at him. Myra screams and pulls my arm. Ah! The gun goes off and shoots me in the earlobe. Rosita San Romero runs downstairs and tells Rosita and Ramona, Mamacita, nene que pasa el hambre y el loco, ay, el hambre que loco, que, bang, bang. The crazy man took a shot at him. So Rosita, Ramona, and Romero leave in a huff. My earlobe is bleeding all over Myra's new dress. Suddenly, we hear a car pull up. It's the first guest. So Myra grabs a bathrobe and runs downstairs to stop Rosita, Ramona, and Romero. Otherwise, we'll have no dinner. But they drive off in the Alfa Romeo. I look out the window, but it's dark. I think someone is stealing my beautiful old Mercedes. So I take another shot at them. Bang! Myra runs down to the basement where we keep the cedar chest. She's looking for the dress she wore last year for Bonds for Israel. Can't find the light, trips down the stairs, passes out in the dark. I run downstairs looking for Myra, notice the basement door is open, and afraid the strange-looking kid's coming back, so I lock the door not knowing Myra's still down there. Then I run upstairs to take some aspirin, because my earlobe is killing me from the hole in it. But the blood on my finger gets in my eye, and by mistake, I take 4 Valium instead. I can hear the guests downstairs, and I want to tell them, look for Myra. But suddenly, I can't talk from the Valium, and I'm bleeding all over the white rug. Blood, 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 bleeding, blood, blood. So, I decide to write a note explaining what happened. But the note was like gibberish. I'm afraid that it was a suicide note. They'll call the police. And my friend Glenn Cooper was coming. It would be very bad for his campaign to get mixed up with a suicide. So, I tear up the note, flush it down the toilet just as they're coming in my room. They're all yelling at me. What happened? What happened? And before I could tell them what happened, I passed out on the bed. And that's the whole fakakta of a story. As sure as my name is, Charlie Brock.
I buy it. You know why I buy it? I buy it because I like it. I didn't believe it, but I like it.